glare. Are you angry?
You're okay with anything, aren't you? Well, that's not entirely bad. I just realized something about the past. Tell me, what did Asteria say about herself when she saw you?
She said she was about to fade away. She didn't have the authority to answer questions.
Authority. I see. No wonder you don't even know about the tree. She was about to be demolished and restricted from sharing information. And she couldn't create new bladers, so she transformed a guardian of the tree into you.
What exactly is a guardian?
Lost bladers don't die. In the end, they have to shut themselves and give up thinking. Rumor has it that Seed recycles such bladers and turns them into mindless guardians who only know how to fight. But no one has ever seen them. I thought it was just a legend until now, seeing those guardians.
So, I once gave up on my mission?
Well, that's hardly surprising. Most bladers end up that way. That's why there are only a few bladers left after a century. You're lucky that Asteria gave you a second chance.
Why me?
Don't read too much into it. She didn't have much time left and it happened to be you.
If most bladers gave up their mission, why did she give me another chance?
Because each blader is unique. You regained your consciousness, and that means you're not the same anymore. We're constantly changing due to the consciousness around us, and each blader has infinite potential. So she probably thought it was worth giving her best shot to have just one more blader. For an almighty god, she cared too much about the bladers. What a fool. Now this is the end of it. I'll be leaving this place soon. If there's anything else you want to learn, just let me know. Well, that's all for now.
Greetings, stranger. What kind of trouble will you bring me today? Transaction. Greetings, You are wasting up.
What do you need, dear customer? May your journey
discoveries, Orisa.
I found this.
Thank you. Please just give me a moment. There we go. Please, take it. I think I'm starting to understand. Ursula once said that the mud responds to nearby consciousness. In this case, maybe the mud has deprived the willingness to grow from the soil. I could confirm my hypothesis if we had living plant seeds. Thank you, Orisa. Here you are, Orisa.
I have something for you.
A living seed. Where did you find it?
Ursula asked me to give it to you.
Ursula? Where is she? How is she doing? Ursula! She still remembers me. Amazing. Oh, sorry. I got a bit carried away. How is she doing now? Ursula... She's... dead. No. This can't be. Adramelech. That lunatic. Expelled from the school. No. No. Ursula. You deserve to live more than I do. Why is this happening?
She had something to tell you. The last factor is the branch.
The last factor is the branch. What does that mean?
She said you would understand.
The branch? She told me a lot about it, but I'm sorry. I need time to think about it. Branch. Plants. And the seed. Could it be that... I think I'm getting it. The branches grow from the mud. It's an imitation of the growth of plants. The mud deprives the willingness to grow from the soil and fuels it all to the branches. In that case... This is... Am I dreaming? It worked! I did it! I did it! Look at this! This is not an illusion. It's a flower. A real plant. Incredible. This is simply incredible. If only you could see it too, Ursula. This is a true miracle. Orisa, about bladers. What exactly are they? Your presence has turned a lot of things for the better. seeing you all makes me believe there's still hope in this world. Even with all the suffering, I might be a fool. But I'll do whatever I can to help you whenever you need me.
Thank you, Delpha.
May your path be blessed with light. May your path...
What do you need, dear customer? May your journey
Wanna learn some? Well, that's all.
Greetings. You are wasting our...
What happened, Phalia?
I was wrong from the beginning, Master Lost Kid. She chose to join the church on her own. Nothing has changed. She's just been pursuing power. Pure power. I don't have the slightest chance against her. Please, Marissa. You're the only one who can bring her back.
You, desecrator of Elysium. You come alone, disregarding my warnings. Have you dispelled your confusion and found your path? You clutch your sword before the throne. Do you possess resolve and no fear? I, Monsignor Lost Kid, hereby commence the judgment. Show your face and crash with your might. Is this the extent of your capabilities? I have been waiting for years. For a worthy foe, and a duel that ends in death. I have forsaken my heritage, my companions, all for the sake of my resolve in life. Even if I know the end of eternity leads to oblivion. I seek only the ultimate answer. What resolve can triumph over mine and ascend to the pinnacle of all existence? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 2. A fleeting moment. A fatal flaw. Show your faith. Fear death and grasp the essence of life. Show your faith and cry. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Focus and exceed the... So, this is death. More painful than imagined. A pity, but I do not feel fear.
Is this your first death?
I was once dreadfully terrified of death. I've seen too many bladers teetering between life and death, losing themselves in the end. I feared that I would succumb to their fate. When a blader becomes used to death, they forget the essence of living. Hence, I persisted, carrying the fear of death within me. Yet now, it seems my fear is merely my obsession. You have bested me. Please, tell me your name.
Arissa.
Arissa. Perhaps this has always been the moment I've been waiting for. I once believed that a blader's power stems from their resolve. It is that resolve that has kept me alive and empowered me to vanquish my foes. To strengthen my resolve, I've tried powerful weapons, restored branches, even the squad I once had. In the end, my fear for death urged me to embrace the eternity granted by the Church. But now, it appears my resolve is not as invincible as I presumed. I hereby renounce the title of the Child and sever my ties with the Church. The war has caused the downfall of the spirit depths and 2 bishops. The Church is waning. The world will be plunged into chaos, yet I yearn to explore more possibilities. So, tell me, Arissa, what is your resolve?
I promised my friends, Shirley and Stone, I promised them that I would defeat the Church and Necros, and I want to help Shirley and the people build a new home on this land.
A new home? I see. In that case, I shall bear witness to the future you promise. As Seed's Blader, I, Lost Kid, hereby pledge to serve as Arissa's knight, guarding her and witnessing her resolve till the very end.
The tree is now in full bloom. You have succeeded, Orisa. You will become a new life form, the pinnacle of evolution. The sphere is now open to you. Go. Achieve what you desire. I'll be waiting for you at the gate of the sphere.
The path to Elysium lies open before you. Please go, Orisa. Bring an end to all of this.
You, Seed's arrogant girl. You wreaked havoc on the church's territory. Now, you think you can get away with it? Let's see what Charon's little creation is made of. I shall eradicate your very existence. Stop dodging! Have you forgotten? Then how to strike?
How futile. I am the truth. I am the judgment. You are but a creation. Master Nyx.
Your experiments in Elysium, it seems, stagnant. A millennium, over 9 million standard hours, and most core resources. You've consumed more than your fair share
am aware of that, Your Grace.
Why the stagnation? Is it due to my necros or seeds bladers?
No. These conflicts are all observed by the Supremacy, and it is not within my purview to discuss. The issue lies with the experiment itself. I have diagnosed it.
Ah, the Supremacy. We both know they will not intervene. So, you won't terminate your experiment and waive the core?
You have consumed too much mud in your ceaseless conflicts.
And you have severed ties with the world, causing a significant loss of efficiency.
So, how is your project progressing, Charon? Is that what you have created by unleashing that perilous and inefficient mud?
As you see, Your Grace, she is the final product of the Tree Project.
Undoubtedly, she has achieved the equilibrium we envisioned. Determined, yet not reckless. Compassionate, yet not gullible. An impressive accomplishment. What say you, Ethan?
I have experienced it, and it is indeed remarkable. I will close Elysium and retrieve all the units.
The ceaseless strife has concluded. Now, it is time to embrace our new leader.
Orisa, you have attained the evolution we sought as the epitome of all life. This planet has fulfilled its purpose, and we shall leave. The gods shall return, and you shall lead the sphere. Step into the sphere. Guide us to the stars. O nascent child, please embark on the path to the sphere. Your power will guide the gods in exploring the uncharted realms. We will break free the shackles and transcend the stars.
Thank you.